From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Mark Durham, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The 1-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies down in order. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Ready now, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
In now, number 14. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Escobar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The set and the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is foul right side. Oh, got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
Stepping up now, Gene. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Escobar takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. His past line against Aaron Nola. 2 hits in 7 tries.
David Peralta.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. Gone! A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No outs, nobody on. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up. Hoskins is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Now at the plate, Javier Garcia. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, Mark Durham.
Digging in, Mark Durham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
So striding forward now, Carson Kelly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
In now, Patel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. There's a changeup offered at and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3 runs already home here. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Into the box, number 14, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Marte is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. Arizona's on top, 3-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn. So look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Runs that palm ball of his inside, and it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Ready with the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Aaron.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ready with the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 14 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The catcher, JT.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit out towards second. And the Phillies are into the hit column. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Phillies 2. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Eduardo Escobar.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Popped him up. Hoskins is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're up 3-2. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in.
Segura.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The left fielder.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And prior to the first pitch, a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. And the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike. Segura runs. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
One of the keys to stealing a bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Up next for Arizona, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Garcia.
Settling in now, Javier Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and one.
1-1.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Nola, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. High hop, and he barehands it. Wow. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carson Kelly. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Patel. Marte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in once again, number 14. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Throw over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. That's in there, base hit, and they'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. In now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Escobar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs lead it 4-2. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2-2.
Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full. 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
At the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Oh, that's outside.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first down of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott Kingery.
So stepping in, Scott Kingery, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final out. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Phillies 3. Jared Hughes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Jared Hughes.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He got on
for
top
the
of one and was a
Diamondbacks,
ground out victim last
baseman,
time.
Wilmer Flores.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Javier Garcia. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Flores aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Found it softly down the line toward first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Another 0-2 home. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was his favorite, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The set and the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Number 40 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the Phillies, number 40.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hit hard up the middle. Marte has it.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 37.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Bryce Harper will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, number 14. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, number 14.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, Eduardo Escobar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag.
Hey.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 3-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now at the plate, David Peralta, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Segura for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Next for the Diamondbacks.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground
Roller.
into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Escobar at third with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Good stuff.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in, Javier Garcia. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1. Softly hit here to the left side. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs out in front, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 40, Andrew Chafin. Now playing shortstop and batting 8th, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
1-0.
Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 4.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Low for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hoskins on second. Dickerson at first. 1 gone. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ah! 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Nope,
and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. You can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters. This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off the offense.
The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Jay Bruce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Phillies 4. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Now to the plate, number 9. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding into the box, Carson Kelly. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, he misses it. Thrown to second. And he's safe.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Now at the plate, number 14. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 26, Archie.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The center fielder.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fly ball well hit after it is Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Bryce Harper will be next. The 3-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Bryce Harper. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Harper stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mark Durham takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.